come back.
Qual é a opinião?
You have to have
Me started on YouTube.
You have to have dogs on the door upstairs. The artist can only be in there for the performance, and he needs to leave. It was all just like far too untenable for us to be able to find at the 11th hour, which is exactly as you said. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're trying to fuck it up.
Look, sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and I'm a real gun.
Nah, hold on. Yes, he said what?
Which is exactly as you said.
Damn, Chad, I don't even know if I could put the full screen. Gotta go on the full screen.
Look, sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and I'm a real gunman. I need a bad bitch gun in her mattress. She my little member. I came home in September, blew a bag, I'm a spender. Feel like Clark hit man with an S, and now I'm in Kent sipping yak on a bender. Got the feds on my back, I'm offensive. I mean, I'm an offender. Benson, Ash in a rented gaff. Get splashed if a nigga move gas. I'm with a brownie, bust like a fountain. Slap on her back, I seen it get fat. Remember them days, me and Max in a flat. Mad Max, let me tell you about taps. Matter of fact, let me not chat too loose, and the other one too.
Nah, don't chat too loose, fam. Chill. Don't chat too loose,
sex,
bro.
money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and I'm a real gunman. I need a bad bitch gun in her mattress. She my little member. I came home in September, blew a bag, I'm a spender. Feel like Clark hit man with an S, and now I'm in Kent sipping yak on a bender. Got the feds on my back, I'm offensive. I mean, I'm an offender. Benson, Ash in a rented gaff. Get splashed if a nigga move gas. I'm with a brownie and bust like a fountain. Slap on her back, I seen it get fat. Remember them days, me and Max in a flat. Mad Max, let me tell you about taps. Matter of fact, let me not chat too loose, and the other one too, cause them niggas just chat. Talk about red rum. Chest shot, nigga, come get some. Had a special just chilling in look. Baby 9, press 6 and then press 1. Had a see-through clip on the SK. Me and Quang face tryna come Quang one. Clean and press like I'm tryna get hencher. Tryna cook, man, I'm in a blender. In a book bag, I got a sex, money and murder.
Yeah, you can't even say too much stuff about Quang and that, bro. Tranquilo, moço. But he can't even say too much stuff about Quang and that, gang. Is it?
A bad bitch gun in her mattress, she my little member. I came home in September, blew a bag, I'm a spender. Feel like Clark hit man with an S, and now I'm in Kent sipping yak on a bender. Got the feds on my back, I'm offensive. I mean, I'm an offender. Benson, Ash in a rented gaff. Get splashed if a nigga move gas. I'm with a brownie and bust like a fountain. Slap on her back, I seen it get fat. Remember them days, me and Max in a flat. Mad Max, let me tell you about taps. Matter of fact, let me not chat too loose, and the other one too, cause them niggas just chat. Talk about red rum. Chest shot, nigga, come get some. Had a special just chilling in look. Baby 9, press 6 and then press 1. Had a see-through clip on the SK. Me and Quang face tryna come Quang one. Clean and press like I'm tryna get hencher. Tryna cook, man, I'm in a blender. In a book bag, I got a sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and
chat. Like I said, bro. Whenever I don't be pausing too much, you could tell, bro. Is the tunes and that, gang. I know my mic is chopped, gang. Subscribe, that's why you subscribe, bro. 3K on the way. Give me the 3K.
6 and then press 1. Had a see-through clip on the SK. Me and Quang face tryna come Quang one. Clean and press like I'm tryna get hencher. Tryna cook, man, I'm in a blender. In a book bag, I got a sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and babe, can you hold this bag? I'ma blow this bag. If you don't move mad, if a man wants smoke, I'ma blow this bag. Look, this bitch has got only fans, but love me. I ain't your only fan. Want me? I got a whole heap of gal that want me. But can you hold this? I got a 9mm with a shorty. When I call, she can never ignore me. I had a 40-year-old with a naughty gun and a jaw.
Bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. It's not just like speaking, bro. It's the schemes, it's the rhymes back, bro. If I explain, y'all would have never known. If y'all hearing stuff in the back, bro, it's raining and my mic is chopped in. Chill.
I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Yo, babe, let me get this. Sex, money and murder. Sex, money and... Babe, can you hold this bag? I'ma blow this bag. If you don't move mad, if a man wants smoke, I'ma blow this bag. Look, this bitch has got only fans, but love me, I ain't your only fan. Want me, I got a whole heap of gal that want me, but can you hold this? I got a 9mm with a shorty. When I call, she can never ignore me. I had a 40-year-old moving naughty, gun in the jaw, I was only like 14. I had a cougar on my medulla, but a stupid bitch on a wall me. Slap off the Luger, all in it stormy. It can get gory, Balamori, I got a story. Look, 5 man stuffed in a rental, 4 man ching up the place oriental, or 3 man.
Y'all hear that in the back? It's pouring, bro. It's for PS. Pause, though. But gang, it's crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie, it's raining crazy, though. I'm scared, bro.
Fans but love me, I ain't your only fan. Want me, I got a whole heap of gal that want me, but can you hold this? I got a 9mm with a shorty. When I call, she can never ignore me. I had a 40-year-old moving naughty, gun in the jaw, I was only like 14. I had a cougar on my medulla, but a stupid bitch on a wall me. Slap off the Luger, all in it stormy. It can get gory, Balamori, I got a story. Look, 5 man stuffed in a rental, 4 man ching up the place oriental, or 3 man jump in a Nissan tryna give sweet cavities, I'm a dental. Nigga, I've been tryna work on my mental. It gets mental if I was on ends, but they'll be careful. I'm 3 dense captain in the Air Force. Sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up.
Gang, this is not the goal, bro. Like, just let me know. Just let me know. This is not the goal, bro. Let me just run back a little bit though. Just right here. I got you. It's quick.
When I call, she can never ignore me. I had a 40-year-old moving naughty, gun in the jaw, I was only like 14. I had a cougar on my medulla, but a stupid bitch on a wall me. Slap off the Luger, all in it stormy. It can get gory, Balamori, I got a story. Look, 5 man stuffed in a rental, 4 man ching up the place oriental, or 3 man jump in a Nissan tryna give sweet cavities, I'm a dental. Nigga, I've been tryna work on my mental. It gets mental if I was on ends, but they'll be careful. I'm 3 dense captain in the Air Force. Sex, money and murder. I want the money and I want the power. 2 SIM phones and a worker. I ain't got patience, I want the papers. Hit a stain, it can end up way further. Hey yo, babe, let me get this burner. Sex, money and murder. Look, sex, money and...
It's like I say, bro, like, ignore the mic thing and that, bro. You get me, fam. This is the goal and that, bro. Get me. UK young boy. I'm jacking that. Get me, fam. Bro, big man thing though, chat. I can't lie, bro. PS, bro, out of the UK, bro. You cannot tell me he's not the GOAT, bro. Like, whenever you say he's not the GOAT, you gotta automatically say who's the GOAT in your opinion. And we gotta fight, argue, or something after that game. Cause if you throw me a little Stormzy, shout out Stormzy though. If you throw me a little Dave, shout out Dave though, you feel me? If you throw, bro, anybody, bro, in my opinion, bro, this man can go pen for pen, bro. That's just me though. That's just my opinion though. Yeah. It's like I'm blind. He said, listen, it's like I'm blind. I came with my dog. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. It's like I'm blind. I came with my dog. Come on, bro. That's it, bro. That's all I gotta say. Like, put whoever you want in the UK is not fucking with PS, nigga. Swear to my mother, nigga. Swear to my mother. Alright, gang. It's just like, that's the facts, though. We got Duty Low, Booba Savage, CO. Gang, should I cry, bro? I could cry. As a grown man, bro, as a grown ass, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I could swear already. YouTube, my fault. I said ask. You feel me? Nah, you know? But I could cry, bro. Duty Low and COE Wiki. Shout out Booba, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, COE Wiki, my fault. My mic is a little chopped. But, bro, Duty and COE Wiki, that's what I was asking in the reactions, bro. Did they tap in?
Who the fuck is this shop?
Nah. Oh wow, jeez, bro. Nah, let me tap it. Bro, they together, bro. It's not AI. It's not AI, bro. Artificial intelligence. No, bro. They right there. Sweat with sweat, bro. Pause.
Fuck
No
the
beauty.
pots, we don't got beef with the OIs. Catch me a soup, water boy, I'm a throw five. Just took got hit, water boy, he a bitch. I'm enforceable.
That's a banger. That's it. Okay, nigga. That's it, nigga. Oh, why? Oh, jeez, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Bring it back. That's it, bro. They back, bro. It's over, bro. See, that's what I was gonna say, though. Chill, bro. Why y'all smoking on C-Hop, bro? Shout out the Flockers gang. Why y'all smoking on C-Hop, bro? Y'all couldn't dead it with the DOAs off the back, too? No? Just the OIs, bro? Shout out the OIs, though. Shout out the Flockers, bro. Come on, man. Let's go, chat. Step by step. It's okay. Shout out the Flockers, though. Step by step. Listen.
Bow, 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 bow. Fuck the pots, we don't got beef with the OIs. Catch me a soup, water boy, I'm a throw five. Just took got hit, water boy, he a bitch. I'm enforceable, goose tryna spin on a nick. Shout out the mass, I call out the glitch. If I call Lil Weekend, I know he gon' blitz. Box, why nigga think that we box? Big gun in his fucked up with hot shit. Baby glitch, I am that doctor. Spin through the door, we ain't going for none. We got hits on the fifth, we got hits on the sixth. If I can't cast, we gon' shoot us on all head. Forest King, 20 and better, so you so black with the gun.
Hold on. He already in. Yo, Booba, like I said, shout out you. Regular verse. Shout out you, gang. Let's see what's the word. What's your week?
That we boxing. Big gun and it's fucked up with hot shit. Baby glitch, I am that doctor. Spin through the door, we ain't going for none. We got hits on the fifth, we got hits on the sixth. If I can't cast, we gon' shoot us on all head. Forest King, 20 and better, so you so black with the gun on my sweater. Red dot on my bean. Boss go get him, 3-0 on the clip. How the fuck we gon' run him? Like, we banging first, not last. We smoke a Mac that fast. TB, blitz, red track. You know what I'm saying? It's fight. Like we do the fall. Shoot us on all head. Forest King, 20 and better, so you so black with the gun on my sweater. Red dot on my bean. Boss go get him, 3-0 on the clip. How the fuck we gon' run him? Like, we banging first, not last. We smoke a Mac that fast. TB, blitz, red track. You know what I'm saying? It's fight. Like we do the fall. Everyone flew, said he flicking his wrist. Not flicking for new. Cause how what the fuck did he do? Me and after that thing on you. He done got hit on.
Why you couldn't break up with? Yo, come on. I'm getting mad too, though. Why you didn't squash it with M.59? No dads between y'all. No blood. I guess, I think, I know. I would have thought. Maybe there is, I don't know. Why, bro? Y'all heard what he said, flicking foot? Not foot.
We smoke a Mac that fast. TB, blitz, red track. You know what I'm saying? It's fight. Like we do the fall. Everyone flew, said he flicking his wrist. Not flicking for new. Cause how what the fuck did he do? Me and after that thing on you. He done got hit on his beat. They gotta still free PJ. I'm a BB flocking for CJ free EK. We just got off for a 3-way. I do what I want, I'm a rap inside. I damn to play my bob, I'm a fire. Bow, let it sling like Mariah. Car try to spin and I'm flocking the tire. 10 seconds left on the ball game. I get crafty even on my off day. Hollows is stuck in the Glock, I got max pain. Niggas be going on drizzle, go halfway. Like I'm going Nolo. Fuck the gram, we can link up in Bolo. And I can fight, I ain't ducking no call-outs. Water put me in the drench out of Prolo. Niggas mad.
Gang, gás para reagir, boy. Eu deixei na VOD, mano, mas gastei X vídeos de case, bro. Chat, y'all don't even understand what I'm saying, bro. But y'all, bro, basically I'm telling y'all, I'm telling the chat, the Portuguese chat, I'm about to get up on them. I'm about to get up. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep on asking me like real quick. Mas yeah, rapaz, nós vai dar react aí depois. Podem deixar aí link, vamos todos já. O cara tá aí, vai.
Fuck the pots, we don't got beef with the OIs. Catch me a soup, water boy, I'm a throw five. Just took got hit, water boy, he a bitch. I'm enforceable, goose tryna spin on a nick. Shout out the mass, I call out the glitch. If I call Lil Weekend, I know he gon' blitz. Box, why nigga think that we boxing? Big gun and it's fucked up with hot shit. Baby glitch, I am that doctor. Spin through the door, we ain't going for none. We got hits on the fifth, we got hits on the sixth. If I can't cast, we gon' shoot us on all head. Forest King, 20 and better, so you so black with the gun on my sweater. Red dot on my bean. Boss go get him, 3-0 on the clip. How the fuck we gon' run him? Like, we banging first. free PJ. I'm a BB flocking for CJ free EK. We just got off for a three-way.
I do what I want, I'm a rap inside. I damn to play my bob, I'm a fire. Bow, let it sling like Mariah. Car try to spin and I'm flocking Italian. 10 seconds left on the ball game. I get crafty even on my off day. Hollows is stuck in the Glock, I got max pain. Niggas be going on drills, I go halfway. Like I'm going Nolo. Fuck the gram, we can link up in Bolo. And I can fight, I ain't ducking no call-outs. Water put me in a drench, had a Brolo. Niggas mad, it's no beef with the O's. Dog, did y'all forget we had history? Y'all forgot who got turned to a memory. Real mouth talks, what the fuck is y'all telling me?
Fuck the pot, we don't got beef with the OI. Catch me a soup, water boy.
Bro, if they that beef with the Flocks, bro, on everything, gang, this is the best year in New York, bro. So I got my mama, gang. Stop playing with me. 607. So I got my mama, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. You feel me?
Stuck in the Glock, I got max pain. Niggas be going on drills, I go halfway. Like I'm going Nolo. Fuck the gram, we can link up in Bolo. And I can fight, I ain't ducking no call-outs. Water put me in a drench, had a Brolo. Niggas mad, it's no beef with the O's. Dog, did y'all forget we had history? Y'all forgot who got turned to a memory. Real mouth talks, what the fuck is y'all telling me?
Fuck the pot, we don't got beef with the OI. Catch me a soup, water boy, I'ma throw fire. Just got hit, water boy, he a bitch. I'm enforceable, goons tryna spin on a nick. Shout out the mass, have I call out the glitch. If I call Lil Weekend, I know he gon' blitz. Box, why nigga think that we box? Big gun in his foot, I'm with hot shit.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, bro. They back, bro. It's like they back, bro. They back, bro. They back, bro. Like I could cry now. They not jacking it too much, like in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But like, gang. Gang. I don't got nothing to say. Gang. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what I think. Hey. Mas meus rapazes aí da Tuga. Temos aí 400 negros, né? Tipo pretos, né? Porque não pode dizer eu não posso dizer e filme, senão o YouTube desmonetiza um gajo straight off the backboard. Mas depois de um minuto vai começar a picar as asneiras. É o que, YouTube? Também não podes me segurar para sempre. Free C2. Então, André, let's go. Yeah. The react, bro. Beef, hard, bro. Nah, it's that hard, bro. Esse som tá lixado, ainda não ouvi, já. Saiu há 1 hora. Estará certo. Estão a ver aí? Acho que é Call Union nos visuals.
Manita acordão, então tem que levantar cedo para amanhã. Abusa a boca, espera para ninguém. Street se foda, bongo, grafichão. Tem que desviar.
Esse é o Cepa Júnior. Já lhes demos a alcunha, não se preocupem. Já lhes dei a alcunha, não se preocupem. Top Shooter, acho que esse é o Cepa Júnior. Depois temos o outro, já não me lembro o nome. O gajo é o Ricas. Mas já.
Manita acordão, então tem que levantar cedo para amanhã. Abusa a boca, espera para ninguém. Street se foda, bongo, grafichão. Tem que desviar que pisca o chão. Confiança, nem ninguém. Quem das na janela já bate chibão. Se exige para bofo fichão. Respeito, então cabo feijão. Coração partido, puta de ganão. E tipo, capaz de fã. Meus que pegam, tô que não me chico. Pediche com gão. Pediche com gão. Hoje então foi para Deus perdoar. E há cenas que fazem temita sustanha. Toque de flick, pediche com gão. Tem monte de putas palitas chateando. Também muito filhas que curte vejam. Sabes tem gana para morte é chão. PJ na cola, escrever ficha. Mapa um gajo para, isso vocês matam. Fala só de grana que sou larjança. Natividade 10 horas amanhã. E a bosta de taro, Simão Baca. Muito chupapiras que crê chupam. Putas na minha cola só tem tentão. Com seus papo dostas que enganam. Fluffies da puta para bem buscam. Fluffy subizona ali puta chão. Que vai buscar ops. Se putos até pedir beijo. Boosting the fuck da polícia parado na bloco.
Então vocês vão me dizer que o Cepa não ia dizer isso aqui. Olhem aí.
Puta chão que vai buscar ops. Se putos até pedir beijo. Boosting.
Ops. Se putos. É uma beca mais agressiva. A voz é uma beca mais grossa e firme. Mas, come on, gay. Stop, it. Come on. Ponham só a voz desse puto aí, né? É exato mesmo, só. Quando o Cepa estiver doente, deem um toque no Top Shooter. Esquece, mano.
Se putos até pedir beijo. Boosting the fuck da polícia parado na bloco. Tá fazendo diz. Nigga com carrocha, puta que parece. isso. Bichas e zona faz nunca cortizo. Junta pulo acima cortinice. Na beca não tem ninguém rapice. Sou concordante também boca cortizo. Um coisa que te grega ele tu te choquice. Pronto para porque se dentro para isso. Fazer buguita cagando inimigo.
Já viajei.
Coisa tem de minha filha de cana tá pedindo sofrer. Liberar dinheiro para não viver. Cenas nem gasta muito fixe para lichebras. Gostei tudo que chega na minha gerras. Na cubico dinha broski. Quem gasta escute para dentro com minha ervas. Para lidar está basado em de merdas. De passado que põe vice. Membros de lado para não viver. Niggas tá maluco para pôs do migueras. Por caralho no GD. Moedas e baralho. Trazi mais diz vários. Madrugada sabia. Cliques a mim de banhada com minhas rapis. Põe putos na banca de maneira. Logo 24 tabus de vez passa sufoco. Life fudido tem que job e troco. Pancate de peninho. Mama obo. Mas moedas na bolsa e foco para bongos. Que fichinho com trancado na boca. Foda-se, não tem raiva de que esse copo te zudo.
Pulse ou... Che, tem que me dizer, mas esse é o gajo, já viu o nome, já vi.
Vários madrugadas sabia, cliques a mim de banhada com minhas rapis. Põe putos na banca de maneira, logo 24 tabus de vez passa sufoco. Life fudido tem que job e troco. Pancate de peninho, mama obo, mas moedas na bolsa e foco para bongos. Que fichinho com trancado na boca. Foda-se, não tem raiva de que esse copo te zudo. Não fica de unha só. Maminha que te liga que esse carro show. Metade de esse que com top e pouca cheia para que esse bro.
Deixa eu ver se vocês estão tranquilos. Just chilling. Damn, bro, we got people from Arábia, bro. Rapaz, temos aí
Hi.
Temos aí público lá da Arábia, Dredd. Deve ser o meu pai, o Ronaldo. Vocês já sabem como o meu pai, o Ronaldo, Dredd. Ele deve estar aí a dizer aos rapazes: olha, vão aí ver a live do meu filho, Dredd. Então, o Niga agora virou youtuber, o gajo aí está ativo. Esse aí é o próximo Caissané, fiquem atentos. Mas game. Tá bom, mano. 400 niggas. Agora podemos dizer à vontade: YouTube, chupa uma pila, Dredd. Então, estás parvo aqui. Estás aí a querer dar lockdown. Free C2, chupa uma pila, Dredd. 400 niggas. Dentro, mato, tacata, niggas. Então, estás parvo aqui. O canal é de quem? É meu ou é teu? Eu sei que eu estou na tua plataforma, mas YouTube, relaxa, hein? Tens que me pagar, Dredd. Então, estás parvo aqui. Estás a ver o grind do puto aqui? É alguém. Tá bom, mano. Digam-me que é. Deixei ativar aí nos vídeos muito rápido antes que eu ative aí outro mambo. Porque se um gajo ativar outro mambo. Ui, isso é áudio, boy. Então não sabes que nós nem reagimos a áudios do Zara G, boy. Então, Zé. Tem que ser mambos com vídeos e queijo, mano. Então, André. Não, um gajo vai ouvir, vou salvar e vou ativar. Um gajo está aí Então, estava a pensar que é mesmo para ativar no canal e queijo, mano. O Pina disse também para ativar aí, mano, mas se for antigo assim também. Amo o Pina. Mas vai, estás-me a pôr aí mano bem antigo, Dredd. Moon Records.
36 na back, já sabe mesmo. Listen, sempre na calma, nada me para. Finally, eu tô na estrada, na road pro meu sucesso e eu sei que nada me engana. Me disseram tens talento, então agora o puto canta muito, mas ninguém se espanta. Referência na banda, tu, baby são malandras. Tô farto de street sem flex, tô tipo um preto Wakanda. Já disse no zero stress que é plomo ou plata, plata ou plomo. Nigga, comer nada. A gangue não para, nigga, we ballin' de champanhe estrada. Cansado de flex, Ramiro e Prada. Day na life, so bless. Olho no cash, nigga que fala. As paredes têm ouvidos que um dia se tornam garganta. Se queres fazer algo bonito, sempre no shh e muita calma. Sempre na calma, nada me para. Finally eu tô na estrada, na road pro meu sucesso e eu sei que nada me engana.
Não, gajo tem um bom mix, go, boy. Muita bronca é luz, boy. Fora-se, um gajo ativava muita bronca a engolar, mano. Toda hora, boy.
Disseram tens talento, então agora o puto canta muito.
swag novo veio de Paris, cansado do flex, não vou mentir. Tua carreira guardei aqui, tá na minha calça, não confunde com a miri. Rex on Rex like Pusha T, não curtes da gang, bro, cê la vi. Tás comigo, não confio em ti, mas se queres ajuda, vou prego-me a mim. Quando era puto queria um Ferrari, mas eu tô de Clio com a minha família. Cada conquista eu me sinto mais grato, porque foi por isso que eu corri. Fiz a minha merda, mas no anonimato, são fugas do 12 com adrenalina. Já fui bandido, a cara do crime, mas essa paleta eu deixo pra ti. Nada me para, finally eu tô na estrada. Na road pro meu sucesso e eu sei que nada me engana. Me disseram tens talento, então agora o puto canta. Mas ninguém se espanta, sempre na calma. Nada me para, finally eu tô na estrada. Na road pro meu sucesso e eu sei que nada me engana.
Devia mudar flow,
me disseram tens talento, então agora o puto canta.
Filme,
mas ninguém se espanta.
Por uma cena tipo, não, mas a vibe do gajo é diferente,
Referência na banda, tu.
Correto,
3-6 na back, já sabe more.
Beats também, Quem é que fez o beat, go?
Três carro, chamando cubano, preto chique, se me iluminar.
Chegares mixou que foi o gasóleo, mano. Então acho que boy, porque o gasóleo ele fica a mixar e queijo. O meu beat é de quem? Oh, já estou a ver aí copyright, nem posso pôr no canal. Olha aí. Estás a ver, boy? Por isso é que tens que ver qual é a dica, mano. Mas mano, tá bom, mano. Mas a cena que eu ia dizer, ativa videoclipe, boy. Porque videoclipe, you feel me? Um gajo por acaso nem anda a lançar muito por causa disso, mano. Porque não quer ativar mesmo videoclipe, estás a ver? Não quer ficar a dropar tipo áudios, porque um gajo tem X áudios assim. Deixa aí no meu canal assim, de leve assim. Mas tem X áudios que dão sleep, estás a ver? Tipo, de uma EP assim. E são tipo sons que um gajo curta assim, bué, tá a ver? Mas não dão aquela cena, tipo, imagina. Pô, um gajo está sempre a dropar, mano. Olha aí, EP, single, EP, singles, EP, singles, e vê? O gajo está sempre a dropar, mas a cena é que tipo, imagina, dessa EP aqui, por exemplo, esse aqui um gajo nem curto, filme, quase 30, esse aqui 90 mil, estás a ver? Um gajo não curte esse mambo assim muito. Se me perguntares desse mambo aqui, qual é que um gajo curte, se que é esse aqui, ou Fiji, Mira também é basof, mas tu vês desses que um gajo curte, não são os que têm mais que, tá a ver? Por isso é que um gajo agora parou de dropar assim uma beca e quer dropar mais vídeos, tá a ver? Nem se for tipo The One Mic sem shit, live performance, you know? Mas tipo da CP, por exemplo, da CP um gajo curtiu todas, como mas acho que eu curti mesmo, tiveram views já, não vou mentir.
We're prepping for Bravo-tacular at Car Bravo. Get great deals on our wide selection of certified.
Dá para dropar muito porque boy, vídeos tem que ser vídeo.
Lucky, macito, Pedro So she don't love me, she think I'm a bandit. I think it's a habit. She can't ask, gonna pull up and tap it. She can't ask, gonna pull up and slap it. Ass fat, bombastic, like I'm tryna stretch that elastic. Yo, put up on me and it's tragic. I was out in the field, niggas sound like habits, chillin' with whites, crackers, like we bought so many mashes. We got hammers coming like Thor. He was lacking, he got bored. Like what happened? Guess he was bored. Better pray to the Lord and get on your knees, bro. No pause. Mano, no me gelele, like mano, stop in the field, so the tenta se legend, nigga, mother pele, like my mother é o Zébio, like man, tive que trapear, like mano, os jiggis na escuta, mas me tá puxando, nigga, que ele quer, like de madruga tá puxando. Só te puxa que eu não, bro. Te relembra niggas dentro do céu, though. Acabou niggas que basa pra céu, bro. Fora de serviços, te pensa em meu, bro. We was going through hell, bro. Still attacking, till I tell, bro. Man, I hope not. That shit it don't tell, bro. Mano, vira que movie, vira que desenho, nigga, mora Elmo, like first. Put the urge on my rock, man, throwing them elbows. Oh, you can see me, John Cena. Dentro do bloco, put apanha na esquina, like say she won't see, bro, no vitamina. Stop on my defending Baliza. The defending a block, mother keeper, like in the squad is Canada, and your niggas start cooking, your niggas start Cena, like I look on okay, niggas be real, like nigga, I'm stopping your dentro the fucking field, tryna give me a meal, no meat. Niggas they know I'm a geek, niggas they know I'm a tweet, like bow.
Come on, gang. Niggas didn't know, man. Isso é, então fazia parte, like, estava dentro de um carro, small shit. Niggas estava more smarty, like, do you know about Art Attack? Nigga, t-shirt branco e transforma-se assim no Benfica, dread. Tu não sabes de Art Attack, dread. Mas já, mano, esses sons assim que não batem, mano, porque, estás a ver? É sempre assim, mano, niggas sleep sempre nos sons que batem, mano, estás a ver? Nos sons que não curto, pelo menos. Mas é por isso que não tem que começar a dropar vídeo aqui, porque com vídeo não tem como, não tem como dar em sleep. Fui só para não ter copyright, mas também se tiver copyright não pode pôr no canal, não, mas não tem. Estamos aí na ponte.
É difícil, mas sei que depois tudo compensa. É difícil não ouvir a voz na minha cabeça a dizer que eu não sou capaz para sair desta. Mas eu prefiro abraçar a esperança. Olhando bem de onde eu vim, eu sou grato por estar aqui. Confia em mim, cada passo que percorri. Não acredita, juro eu senti algo de bom, tá pra ver. Posso subir nas calmas, importante é subir. Quanto vocês não sei, mas por aqui tá tudo bem. Eu não me vejo sem conquista.
Nigga, tem as brancas aí a dar uma gang. Olha aí, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, já. Gang, de jogares para me dar o toque, mano. Tá maluco, nigga, dread? Sozinho? Ele vai precisar de ajuda, dread. Então, 6. Come on, gang, chill.
Quanto vocês não sei, mas por aqui tá tudo bem. Eu não me vejo sem conquista tudo que eu sonhei. Se tiver de sofrer, não me cansarei de correr. E quando o sol nascer, é mais um dia para vencer. Vou dar tudo o que tenho, esperança é tudo o que me resta. Não importa o desempenho, se não tens contactos na tela. Vivo bem com o que tenho, mas quero ter mais uma beca.
Ai, vi Maria, o gajo tem, não é só branquinhos. Gang, esse nigga tá meio egoísta.
Depois de tudo pago, aí vou fazer uma cesta. Subir nas calmas. Eu não tenho pressa. Vamos subir nas calmas. Eu não tenho pressa. Quanto vocês não sei, mas por aqui tá tudo bem. Eu não me vejo sem conquista tudo que eu sonhei. Se tiver de sofrer,
deixa branca matar, boy. Deixa branca matar.
Não me vejo sem conquista tudo que eu sonhei. Se tiver de sofrer, não me cansarei de correr. E quando o sol nascer, é mais um dia para vencer. Quanto vocês não sei, mas por aqui tá tudo.
Esse aí baila.
Correr. E quando o sol nascer, é mais um dia pra vencer. Quanto vocês não sei, mas por aqui tá tudo bem. Eu não me vejo sem conquista tudo que eu sonhei. Se tiver de sofrer, não me cansarei de correr. E quando o sol nascer, é mais um dia pra vencer. Mas por aqui tá tudo bem.
Brancas estão matá-las, gang. Olha lá, meu puto. Calma aí, deixa meu puto também balar, boy. Então todos aí a querer, deixa meu puto bailar, boy. Então, tá aí. Olha lá. Aí. Não, bom. Bom vídeo, bom som, bom beat, boa vibe, gang. You feel me? Tá bom, mom. Não, bad. Let me just get on this Tommy Gito, cause I need to drop this one though on the channel. Y'all know
he was held out and beaten by 3 sheriff deputies in Compton. An alleged gang of sheriff's deputies within the LA County Sheriff's Department known as the Executioners.
The group that became the most dangerous is one
let
we know
me show
as
y'all
the
the title.
Executioners. 3 deputies were beating a black inmate. He was handcuffed to the waist.
The real badasses, over 200 and 300 boys, wanted to go to Compton. Today, we take you inside the world of the LA Sheriff gangs, groups who have names like the Executioners, Vikings, Jump Out Boys, and Regulators. These men in uniform have been accused of everything from beatings to planting evidence to murder, robberies, and kidnapping. Now, these deputy cliques have long been an open secret in Los Angeles, but to those outside the LA bubble, the reality is shocking. To investigate this properly, we assemble an expert cast of characters, starting with John Sweeney, the legendary attorney who has beaten LASD in court time and time again. Mark, a former deputy who went to prison for robbery while in uniform and exposed his life inside the departments. Paulina Juarez, an LA Central Jail chaplain of 19 years who saw the brutality firsthand. Alan Romero, a lawyer who represented 2 former deputies turned whistleblowers. And finally, multiple mothers, including one whose 120-pound son was beaten beyond recognition by 5 deputies. Join us today as we take a deep look inside America's largest sheriff office and the gangs that hide within its walls. Ladies and gentlemen, we have quite an investigation for ourselves this morning. And to me, this is a time to be in tip-top shape with mental focus and clarity. There's an interesting supplement out there from the resin company called Himalayan Shilajit. And Google this for yourself. I mean, you can find it in WebMD, NIH, studies out there that this increases male enhancement, stamina, mental clarity, and focus. And this is what I do with it. I glob it up on this little serving spoon type thing. I put it in my hot coffee. I let it start to dissolve and disintegrate. And you know who takes this? Sherpas. Sherpas are some of the most elite athletes on the planet. These are the people that help lift packs up Mount Everest. It has fulvic acid with 85 minerals that help with hormone balance. This is gonna sound funky, but it also has micro gold particles, which is supposed to help with nutrient absorption. Guys, for someone out there that wants just that little more edge, this is something that you should consider trying. If you're out there feeling like crap, get your diet together, exercise together, and then sprinkle in supplements like this to take your game to the next level. And melt it off, okay? It's in the coffee, boom. I got my caffeine, I got my magic supplement right here, and I'm ready for business. If this sounds up your alley, go into my description, click the link, and get 10% off using my code TommyG off your first order. Let's hit the streets and start this investigation.
When you've got smoke-free satisfaction.
Tommy G. You already started with the ads? Shout out you, bro. Gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay the bills.
What adjective would you use to describe the Compton executioners?
Assholes. My name is Romel Agee. I'm currently a California licensed private investigator. I specialize in police misconduct and police wrongful deaths in the hands of law enforcement.
And you are an LA County Sheriff?
Yes.
I'm John Sweeney. I'm an attorney, civil rights attorney. My career has been dedicated to the pursuit of justice, specifically police excessive force cases that I have a passion for.
In the mid to late 90s, the Sheriff's Department took over control of the policing in Compton in the year 2000.
Alan Romero is a lawyer who has represented 2 deputies who tried to blow the whistle on the Compton department. One of them was Officer Art Gonzalez, a Marine Corps veteran who spoke out against the executioners and was met with death threats. The other was Captain Larry Waldy, who says he was targeted by his fellow officers after he made it known within the department that he opposed the executioners.
So what happened is you had some competing groups who were going to try and control the station. The group that became the most dangerous is one we know as the executioners. Now, what the real name of this group is, we may never know, because even in trial, the leader of the group, a deputy by the name of Jaime Juarez, who was a few years ago promoted to detective, said the group doesn't have a name.
It turns out this group does have a name, and they go by the Compton Executioners, and they are perhaps the most dangerous and ruthless of the 24 known and documented sheriff gangs in the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, which we'll often refer to as LASD for short.
We're headed to the Compton station for you guys to get some footage of the exterior of the location where the executioners were housed. The recent LA County Sheriff explosion that killed 3 deputy sheriffs.
It appears to be, quote, a horrific incident that killed at least 3 at a law enforcement training facility in Los Angeles.
One of them was the deputy that shot and killed Robert Thomas Jr.
The executioners started in the Los Angeles County Jail. Every deputy sheriff has to go through custody for training. Custody is the lockup. All the police departments in the county of Los Angeles, the sheriff department handles the prisoners in all of the county of Los Angeles that are being prosecuted.
Before hitting the streets, every LA sheriff's deputy starts their career by working in the jails. Some say it's a great proving ground and a crash course for handling chaos, but others say starting in the jails conditions the deputies to get the feeling that everyone they deal with on the streets is a criminal.
Brother was killed at Pensions Detention Center March 3rd, 2017. They had originally told me that he had a seizure. He fell off a top bunk and then was pronounced dead.
Did he have a history of seizures?
No. As the time went on, I went ahead and got my own feeling that something wasn't right. So I did my own homework, found out that it wasn't a seizure, that he had been beaten to death in Wayside Detention Center. They said they didn't have any pictures. And I said, that's odd. So then at the end, I got all the pictures and that showed all the details.
And what did you learn when you saw the pictures?
That his teeth were kicked in. He had, looks like stab wounds, puncture wounds, and a lot of the details in the autopsy report, like broken ribs and stuff, it kind of made sense after.
When you talk to gang members in Los Angeles and you say, oh, you're part of a big street gang, they say, are you kidding me that the cops, the sheriffs are the biggest gang of all?
The only difference is that they have uniforms.
Our next witness, Paulina Juarez, served as...
Yo, that's crazy, Chuck. Yo, Chuck, I'm about to put my face cam right now, though, my fault. I'm just doing something on my phone real quick.
And a lot of the details in the autopsy report, like broken ribs and stuff, it kind of made sense after.
When you talk to gang members in Los Angeles and you say, oh, you're part of a big street gang, they say, are you kidding me that the cops, the sheriffs are the biggest gang of all?
The only difference is that they have uniforms.
Our next witness, Paulina Ward, served as a chaplain inside Men's Central Jail for over 15 years. Central Jail is widely regarded as the most notorious lockup in Los Angeles and a critical piece of territory for the LA Sheriff gangs. In 2025, it's already on track to become one of the deadliest years on record, with 26 inmates losing their lives so far. And after a long career inside the Central Jail, Paulino can speak on things that few other people can. From what you know from inmates that have stayed there, are beatings common from the sheriffs?
Yes, there's a lot of common, because the whites run that area.
Which deputy gang is this?
The whites.
That's what they're called?
Yeah.
Lizetta is speaking on the Wayside Whiteys. This sheriff gang's territory is the Pitches Detention Center, also known as the Wayside Detention Center. Now, the Whitey symbol was throwing up their hand with their middle fingers crossed into a W, and they were known for targeting black inmates.
Yo, chat, if y'all don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm literally ordering a mic as we speak, bro. Like, so y'all keep subscribing, bro. Y'all know it's the word, man. Love y'all boys. Hold on.
That fought other white inmates. And for reference, there's a case of Clyde L. Crawford, where the deputies handcuffed him, beat him dozens of times, including with a flashlight, all while yelling Wayside Whiteys. And this is the group that beat Lizetta's brother to death.
When I work with my little car with box 5 volts, I start listening like, hup, 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 and I stopped, and it went back, but it was close. I was on the bars, and I saw, like from here to the wall, how 3 deputies were beating a black inmate. He was handcuffed to the waist and chasing. So he was against the wall, and one deputy was here, one here, one here. They were beating until finally he was, please stop, stop. And he fell on the cement with a head. And you see the blood. And they still kicking him on the floor. And one more, he said, stop. Was the last time I can hear. And I was I tried to say something, but I can't. Man, it was really hard. It was like 4 minutes.
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right here, why don't you own an apartment building?
Like
Seriously, let me show you a path that
That's
can absolutely.
crazy, bro.
I think
Just
that.
imagine 4 full minutes, gang, bro. It's like.
At this point, everybody has such a fear of them that they just don't want to even go and touch that. That's a road they don't want to cross.
How long did you serve, and which department were you in?
LA County Sheriff's Department, 15 years.
What made you leave?
I didn't leave on my own accord. I did a stupid thing. I was convinced to do something for the greater good of someone else, and it led to my arrest where I did. I got 7 years in the federal prison system. I did about 5 on good time credit, and 1 year at halfway house for second chance act, and I got home early.
Are you able to say what you got arrested for?
Me and some co-conspirators decided to do a fake search warrant on a medical marijuana distribution center run by the Vietnamese mafia. We did a full-blown robbery, and we were caught by the feds shortly after.
There's no professional jailing staff or deputies in the sheriff's department. You're stuck in the jails, and almost everyone's stuck in the jails at the beginning of their career for 2, 3, 5, 8 years, wants to get out on patrol, because that's where they feel where the action's at, and that's where they feel the best career path for them is.
And those deputies there started a gang called the 200 Boys and the 300 Boys. They were violent with these inmates. They beat, they planted evidence on them. They did all kind of horrible, nefarious things with them. After you rotate out of custody, you're asked what station you want to be assigned to. And the real badasses from the 200 and 300 Boys wanted to go to Compton.
This is where they originated, as far as being the executioners. This is where they operated from and out of.
Are these guys still active?
No. They've spread them out. They've sent them to different locations.
So if I go in there and talk to them and say, hey, sir, I'm in an active investigation, I'm gonna need you to comply with me right now.
You can try. Sheriffs are no joke, okay? They're no joke. They're mad at a lot of people, okay? Especially if you go in there talking about the executions.
I feel a little nervous with all the stories that you hear. Hey there, how are you?
Good, man.
Looking to do a little interview. Do you have a press contact here?
Let me go talk to them.
We have a little investigation we're looking for help with.
Okay. What's the investigation?
It's about the Compton executioners.
I don't know if the station's gonna have specific stuff.
It's some of the known associates actually happen to have resided in this building. I don't know if you've seen anyone. They have the skeleton tattoos with the AK-47s and the Nazi helmet.
I don't know about it.
Have you been in their presence at all? Like, ever been with any of the known members?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's an active investigation, so. So far, we've mostly heard from the victim side of the story. And aside from Mark, it's been nearly impossible to land an on-camera interview with a current or former Los Angeles sheriff. However, I did speak with a couple off-camera, and here was their perspective. Every day, they go out and risk their lives against legitimately dangerous gang members who rob, shoot, and terrorize neighborhoods. And they say this: we enter the danger zone to take the fight to these bad guys. And yes, sometimes we get rough, but these are rough, dangerous people we are dealing with. And one surprising thing they also said is that the so-called sheriff gang cops are not the worst of the.
Hold on. We're gonna put it back a little bit though, but my fault. I was just, as we speak, y'all see how this mic is doing here. As we speak, I'm ordering a mic, bro, and some headsets and outside. So yeah, appreciate you.
Stories that you hear.
Keep subbing, man. 3K on the way. 3K on the way.
Good, man.
Looking to do a little interview. Do you have a press contact here?
Let me go talk to them.
We have a little investigation we're looking for help with.
Okay. What's the investigation?
It's about the Compton executioners.
I don't know if the station's gonna have specific stuff.
It's some of the known associates actually happen to have resided in this building. I don't know if you've seen anyone. They have the skeleton tattoos with the AK-47s and the Nazi helmet.
I don't know about it.
Have you been in their presence at all? Like, you ever been with any of the known members?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's an active investigation, so. So far, we've mostly heard from the victim side of the story, and aside from Mark, it's been nearly impossible to land an on-camera interview with a current or former Los Angeles sheriff. However, I did speak with a couple off-camera, and here was their perspective. Every day, they go out and risk their lives against legitimately dangerous gang members who rob, shoot, and terrorize neighborhoods. And they say this: we enter the danger zone to take the fight to these bad guys. And yes, sometimes we get rough, but these are rough, dangerous people we are dealing with. And one surprising thing they also said is that the so-called sheriff gang cops are not the worst of the department, but the best, the bravest, because these guys are the ones most willing to go down and face the most dangerous guys on the street. And while this doesn't excuse the crimes of the sheriff gangs, it did give me an interesting perspective to think about from the other side of the coin. All right, now we're at the scene of Avery Cody Jr., where another murder by the LA Sheriff's Department occurred.
There's this young man named Avery Cody Jr. On July 5th, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they were walking to a McDonald's to have lunch, and they were on their way back at a very busy intersection. They were caught on video of this Winchell's donut stand walking to the McDonald's. After they finished their lunch, they walked back down the same direction that they came from. There was a don't walk, hand up, and they looked to their left, and there's a Crown Victoria clear sign that it's an undercover police vehicle, and it was 2 deputy sheriffs in there. The kids decided just to backtrack 2 feet and wait for the light to turn green. And the officers, for no reason whatsoever, got out of the car and told them to come to the car. And they started to search them, and then Avery takes off running, and he angles out into the street. And then he's picked up by this camera again. And then you see this officer run after him.
Bro, say you want view bots. Bro, don't you see the news, gang? You tweaking, gang? We on some real stuff here, gang. I'm getting a mic and everything for the grind. What you doing, bro?
The same direction that they came from. There was a don't walk, hand up, and they looked to their left, and there's a Crown Victoria clear sign that it's an undercover police vehicle, and it was 2 deputy sheriffs in there. The kids decided just to backtrack 2 feet and wait for the light to turn green. And the officers, for no reason whatsoever, got out of the car and told them to come to the car, and they started to search them, and then Avery takes off running, and he angles out into the street. And then he's picked up by this camera again. And then you see this officer run after him, and then stop about right here, and gets into a crouch, raises his gun, and fire. Hits him in the back, and little Avery falls in that center median right there, dead. Although I have no evidence that the shooting officer was doing anything to get into a gang. I didn't know at this point whether or not there was a gang. But with this series of shootings, I suspected that a gang existed.
My name is Vanessa Perez. I'm the mother of Joseph Andrew Perez, who was severely beaten by Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department July 27, 2020.
The sweatshirt you're wearing has an extremely brutal and disturbing photo on that.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department July.
Are those face tat? Yeah, definitely. See the hand tat and stuff. But hey, you know.
27, 2020.
The sweatshirt you're wearing has an extremely brutal and disturbing photo on that. Can you describe what we're seeing?
This is a photo from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that they took in the hospital after they beat my son. They're seeing my son after he was punched 121 times.
Do you know how many officers were beating him at the same time?
7. They gave different reasons. My son's mentally ill. He struggled with bipolar, schizophrenia, and psychosis. And as he was a couple blocks away from my house, he was in crisis, talking to himself, hearing voices. And I was looking for him and couldn't find him. And what I did hear were sirens, and then they went quiet. And then I would hear sirens again, and I would see sheriffs going in different directions. I followed the helicopter about a couple blocks from my house, and that's when I found almost like the whole department was there now by that point.
How many officers think were there?
Oh, at least 30.
You see your son?
I didn't know my son was on the floor until about 45 minutes later. When I first got there, they said that there was a bad fight. And then I seen deputies put a light-skinned man on a gurney.
Bro, that's insane, bro.
Under Section 186.22 of the California Penal Code, a criminal gang is described as...
This is what y'all gotta think, bro. What if it was y'all kids, bro? If it ain't what y'all doing, bro? Like, for real, though.
an organization of 3 or more people that have a common name or symbol, have a pattern of committing crimes, and they do this either alone or together. And it seems clear to me that these sheriff gangs would indeed be looked at as criminal gangs under California law. Which brings me to the question of why haven't any of these groups been charged under the RICO Act? After all, that's what would happen if the Blood Serenos or the Hells Angels did the same exact things these cops are doing. This seems to be a serious double standard of justice. Tell me what you guys think in the comments.
Like maybe about 30 minutes later, the sergeant came up to me and said that now the story was my son was burglarizing a car, and they confirmed that it was my son. And maybe about 45 minutes later, my son started screaming. He was screaming, why did you do this to me? Why? And he had to go back to being quiet. And then that's when I knew that that was my son.
Mark, were you in a sheriff gang?
Was I was not. At one point, I was at Century Station where the regulators were at. Go on.
Within these departments, how common was it to be part of a sheriff gang?
It's like a secret. You don't really know that they don't talk about it. It's like a station. You don't just walk around, hey, you're a fucking regulator. But I think these guys, a lot of them that chase ink, they go there to get that tattoo. Once they get it, they feel super proud or whatever it is. And it could be raining and 50 degrees and they're wearing shorts and flip-flops so they could show their tattoo loud proud. Like, come on, dude, really.
Have you ever attended an inking party?
Now, usually at the off-training parties, when a group of guys are done at that same time, it's not done there, it's done afterwards, it's done usually in a dude's house or something to that effect, but I haven't been able to go to one of those myself because I wasn't invited to be getting the ink, but I know a lot of guys that did.
Folks, the truth about the violent behavior you are hearing about is that within these departments, violence against civilians was not only encouraged, but celebrated. For example, Officer Larry Waldy testified that the Compton executioners actually held a party at a restaurant to commemorate a deputy-involved shooting. Another way violence was celebrated when a deputy would commit violence or murder against a citizen, they would sometimes host an event giving the man responsible a tattoo, which to me, it makes these deputy cliques sound no different than a common street gang.
So there are significant legal barriers to investigating and holding officers like Jaime Juarez and the rest of the executioners accountable. One of the primary barriers is the fact that you have to get someone within the department to stand up and be a whistleblower. That's going to 100% destroy their career, and they have to know that at the point. And we had some really brave people, like Larry Waldy, and we had Art Gonzalez come through and do that.
Now, is it true that people would receive their tattoos after they committed an act of violence or killed a civilian?
I can't speak for all of the station tattoos. The original ones, probably not. The newer ones that came after, yeah, I would say so.
And then we got a case, the Dante Taylor case, and Dante Taylor was a young man who had 4 kids.
Right now, folks, we are at the scene of where Dante Taylor was killed, and this is the case that broke open wide the investigation against the Compton executioners with their tattoos and their gangs within the department. I'm gonna let these guys take it from here.
We're on the corner of Wilmington Avenue and Brazil, city of Compton. This area is controlled, or was controlled, probably still is controlled by the Cedar Block Compton pirate. Dante Taylor lived here at this location and was hanging out with his good friend George Taylor. It was about dusk, and he came out of his house and walked northbound on Wilmington. He was encountered by 2 deputy sheriffs.
Get into tech quickly with triple T.
I can't get a crazy good mic. Like, I see right here, bro. I'm getting like the stand and stuff, but I want a good mic, though. You know what I'm saying?
This is Mizraim Orega. They are the 2 deputies who shot and killed Dante Taylor. They stopped him, asked him if he was on probation. He said no, took off running. He was on his way down to that liquor store. I'm sure it's still there. He was stopped right around this area, maybe in this block, and then the deputies claimed that he pulled out a silver pistol and didn't point it at him, just took off running. My investigator, former Deputy Sheriff Ramel Agee, interviewed several witnesses along the street. Is that correct?
Correct. I talked to the neighbors here. A few of them talked to me and said they didn't see anything, of course. Okay, that's typically what happens in neighborhoods. I wasn't able to talk to anybody until we actually got over to where the shooting took place, where somebody actually responded. They didn't know anything along the way, but over on the other side of the wash. On the side of the wash, they did tell me that they did not see a gun.
How these cop gangs really affect our communities, especially communities of color, is that they're not going to follow the law. They're not going to follow instructions from their superiors. They're going to go out there, they're going to beat up whoever they have to beat up, they're going to tackle, they're going to accost people without reasonable suspicion to try and get guns. That's their main thing, they want guns. Sometimes when they would lose people on pursuits, they would call in ghost guns. If they get man with a gun, so of course every unit responds to find the person with the gun, and it turns out there's no guns.
Can you speak to the practice of planting evidence by the Compton executioners?
What came up over and over again is they say that the person had a gun and that the gun's not found, but they claim that that was the justification for them using force against them.
It's always that.
You had a lot of that type of stuff going on. I mean, they're going to get caught no matter what. If you're planting dope, I mean, I remember seeing a couple of shootings where they thought there was a gun. They shot the dude, they thought he had a gun, and he didn't, and all of a sudden, a gun appeared near his hand.
Yeah, that's the easy way out.
And by the way, when after the shooting and these officers made up the story that he had a gun, they had gun-sniffing dogs come out and scour this entire route, and they searched it for 2 or 3 days in trees. They had poles, they were shaking the trees, and of course, no gun was found.
Interesting to that, guys, is their claim that he had a chrome-plated revolver. He was wearing loose-fitting shorts that they claim he had in his waistband. If you're running with those, that's not going to stay in your pants. And in doing so, they went across the bridge here, they went around the corner, and that deputy that was on foot claims that while chasing him, Taylor pulled out the gun, showing the gun again, and that's when he believed his life was in danger and shot at him. The other deputy hears the shots, they corner him, and they riddle him with bullets.
They shot him, and he runs back toward the wash, and the deputy waiting over this side of the wash, shot at him and hit him in the leg, wounded him. He tried to go back through the fence. By this time, the other deputy had approached the wash and shot him, and he laid down on the ground. In a forensics show, they stood over him and shot him several more times. Let me ask you this, Ramel. Why is it important for police to have placed a gun in his hand at this point?
So they could justify shooting, because they're going to say that his life, believing that he was going to fire at him to protect himself and others, he shot.
While we were filming, a few youngsters with connections to the neighborhood Pyroos came up to see what we were doing. So I decided to ask them their thoughts on this story. Here's what they said. What do you guys think when you hear of the sheriff's gangs being able to just kill people and get away with it? Like, what does it make you feel?
It make me feel angry because it's like they make it seem like we the most dangerous ones when the whole time it's right in front of you. Like if you take a lot of these police people tattoos, it's a lot of gang national.
And they always have excuse for what they do.
Like literally, like I thought he was reaching. I thought the whole time he was just walking home.
They for them to shoot at them, kill them, you know.
My dad said they used to treat him foul. Like, if he had like some weed in his pocket, they'll throw some more. They'll say like it's more than 2.5 grams, so you can go to jail. Like
what did happen to him as a result? They both were investigated, but ultimately the DA didn't press any charges against either of them. But the New York Times did a ride-along with Aldama and Orrego before this ever happened, and they made clear that they think of the community that they police not as their own community. They talk about African Americans in disparaging ways, even in that interview with the New York Times.
John was the guy who broke the whole gang story open at that one deposition they took of Aldama, where he got Aldama to admit that he had this tattoo.
When we took the deposition of Samuel Aldama is the deposition that really cracked this case and exposed this whole sheriff gang thing. Nobody had ever heard of this executioner. Nobody had ever known their name. They were an extremely secretive group. I asked the same question of all the cases I just told you about. I said, do you have any tattoos on your person? He said, yes, I do. I said, why don't you describe them? I said, first of all, where are they? He said, they're on my arms. One of them, he said, is a St. Michael's, I think he said, tattoo. It's like the patron saint of police officers to protect them. The other one was on his other arm. He said it was a family symbol or something. I love my wife or something like that. I said, Deputy, what about the one on your leg? And he started gulping, and his jugular started throbbing. I knew I had something. As a cross-examiner, I've cross-examined hundreds of people over the years. It's a skeleton. Oh, okay. And I knew that all those gangs, the base is a skeleton because it symbolizes death. And he goes on to describe this sinister tattoo with this Kalashnikov rifle, AK-47. On the magazine of the rifle was the Roman numeral XXVIII, which stands for the 28th substation of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, which is Compton. That's on the magazine. He had a Nazi helmet on with CPT, which stands for Compton. He's surrounded by flames, which symbolizes he's emerging from hell. Very sinister tattoo. It goes from his knee all the way down to his ankle. That is the first time it was revealed to the public that there was a sinister gang within the city of Compton.
I mean, I think when anyone sees these tattoos, you wouldn't believe that this would be on a police officer's body, especially with a Nazi helmet and flames. And as someone who grew up thinking of the police as the good guys and the very Hollywood idea of the police as the good guys, I was shocked when it became clear that this was not a one-off, a rogue deputy. This was a part of a pattern and practice. They shared the tattoos and they were sequentially numbered. It was shocking.
Hey everyone, big heads up, Paleo Valley's running a sale on all their meat sticks right now. You can get 30 sticks for 30 cents.
You might be wondering how many Compton deputies are tied to the executioners. Inside sources estimate that of 100 officers at the station, about 20 are Inc. members and another 20 are prospects or close associates. That's nearly 40% of the station. And for perspective, even during the height of the Catholic Church's scandals, only about 6% of the priests were implicated in wrongdoing. To put this another way, imagine calling 911 in Compton and having a 40% chance that a gang member in uniform shows up to the scene. What does that make you think that these guys in broad daylight, after the beating or the killing of a citizen, are having beers, getting tattoos, and celebrating together?
It's the biggest gang in America.
Now, do you know the names of the deputies involved in this?
Yes.
Can you say them?
Yeah, Sean Merrick, Abraham Rivera, Jake Adamo, Sebastian Pomba, Vincent Rodriguez, Paul Sedona.
Did any of these guys get in trouble for this?
Not that I'm aware of.
A write-up?
Not that I'm aware of. They all played the victim. In the police reports, they paint a narrative as if my son was Rocky Balboa in his prime, Mike Tyson. You know, every deputy claims that he beat up each deputy. Each deputy says they were beaten. One said he believed he screamed, "I believe my hand is broken."
How do you think he broke his hand if he did?
Probably from the 20 to 30 punches he gave my son to his head.
Where's your son today?
My son right now is incarcerated. Go to the PC-69 when the cops charge you for beating them up.
Oh, so he got charged for this?
Yeah, he got charged for that.
Not only did he get a beating, but he actually got charged with the crime of beating them.
He got sentenced to prison. They ended up giving him the county time. He did his 2 years county time, but he was sentenced to 3 years in state prison.
So he got the shit kicked out of him and then got sent to prison for it. Do you think anyone will ever be held responsible for this?
I hope so.
What do you say to the people that say these cops are doing very violent street games? You kind of have to recruit monsters to fight monsters.
We're better than that. And I think, especially, like I said, I've been on both sides, and I do think most police officers, law enforcement, and people who train law enforcement care deeply about following the Constitution and doing the right thing, and not because...
Yeah, but you never been beat up to death, gang. You see your smile? Nobody never punched you in this smile right here. You hear me? See this gray hair, this little earring. Nobody never punched you there, gang. So it's easy to just, you know what I'm saying, laughing. No, gang, no.
Becoming a monster. And I also think if you do want to restore that community trust between law enforcement and the people they serve, you have to get away from this idea of violence is tolerated and that you have to meet the criminals halfway, because that's just, it's never going to work.
The last thing I got for you is this. People say, to be a police officer is to protect and serve. And when you have these gangs, they're kind of violating their initial oath. What do you think about that?
It's kind of a tough question to really answer, but I will say it does, essentially, if they make it that way. Having a tattoo and being part of a group of fellas that, you know, if you're just proud to be a deputy sheriff and I work this station and we all survived some kind of shooting or some casualty, or we're just here just risking our lives on a daily basis and we're just trying to be the best cops we can, great, so be it. But once they start taking off and doing thuggery, that's when their oath has been, you know, upended.
When you were in, what percent of the sheriffs would you say questionable on the bad side?
Let's say there's 100 deputies. I'd say 25 of them are assholes.
That's a pretty big number.
That's a pretty big number.
And those 25 can rack up a lot of
a lot, man.
And the other 75 suffer greatly.
Yes, because we get the brunt of going out on a call and being called assholes and being disrespected.
Do you have any reason to believe that this behavior, this gang behavior within the sheriff's department persists even today?
The two other sheriffs that we had before, I think it's hard to say what the actual sheriffs were doing. The deputy sheriffs we know from the whistleblower what they were doing. What the sheriffs were doing, they were doing nothing to stop it as far as we could tell through all of our discovery. Sheriff Luna, the current sheriff though, I think has taken a much more proactive approach to this, and I think there has been a change in culture in the LA Sheriff's Department because of it.
It does seem like things are changing for the better.
I think so.
Some people wonder if these sheriff gangs are still happening today, and it depends on who you ask. Some say that the current sheriff, Robert J. Luna, is taking strong action to snuff out LASD gang activity, and that may be so. But just in the news this month, a crazy story broke.
Just into the newsroom here at 6, shocking allegations against a former police officer now accused of kidnap for ransom.
The short of the story is that a group of LA cops were hired by these sort of crypto warlord characters to kidnap and forcibly rob rivals for sizable crypto thefts. To me, if officers representing the department are kidnapping teenagers to steal from them, I suspect that the citizens of Los Angeles still harbor a bit of fear that the sheriff gangs are currently in action. The fact is, the cops that participated in these gangs to beat, rob, plant evidence, and murder the citizens that they were sworn to protect are clear-cut criminals, and unfortunately, most of these guys will never be held accountable. And this is anyone's guess, but are the bad sheriffs out there? Are they 1% of the force, 10% of the force? It's hard to say, but it does leave an ugly taste in our mouth when the people that enforce the law on us are not held to the same criteria that we are. The uncomfortable truth is, you see this double standard a lot with law enforcement. I mean, look at who goes to arrest workers at Amazon or Starbucks when they have their union protest. It's the cops who have the strongest union structure in the country. And don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of good police officers, and I think we need these guys urgently more than ever in our society. But I believe in the old Spider-Man movie quote that with great power comes great responsibility. So folks, I hope we've given you something to think about in this episode, and I want to give a special thanks to Andrew Callahan and his team for helping plant the seed of the idea for this topic to cover. I love you guys. See you next week.
Yo, man, my boy Tommy G, man. Shout out you, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for the vid. I thought you was gonna get a little bit more in depth, you know. I knew you had it, so you know what I'm saying. But damn, this is a long video, chat. So hope y'all appreciate this though. Let's see.
Ignite the fairways.
Man, chat, we got a little thugger.
Jiminy Cricket, you don't even have a club in your hand.
What's poppin', y'all? Somebody please take Young Thug's phone out of his hand. We're having a Meek Mill situation.
Chat, we got the Young Thug, you know. I still can't speak. I can't say nothing because it's like, gang, he broke my heart, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. If Gunna told the conversations, bro, it's like, bro, we here on the Stug, bro. We here on the Stug. Now I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all see the title. I'll let y'all see, yo. It's like, he broke my heart, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, Thug? Come on, bro. If Gunna told, then he conversated, bro. Like, he had a whole, come on.
What's poppin', y'all? Somebody please take Young Thug's phone out of his hand. We're having a Meek Mill situation here, man. Because after the video that I just dropped yesterday, he went on a complete, he's on a fumble spree. Yeah, this is one of the worst post-prison releases, post-prison favored and anticipated releases that we've seen fumble. I think the only thing that holds up to this is Bobby, and Bobby Shmurda we at least got to give Bobby Shmurda credit that he didn't tell, because Young Thug, and Bobby Shmurda came out minding his own business. Young Thug came out, and he started, well, not even when he came out, he was sending whispers from beyond the cell talking about, like, nah, this person told, don't mess with this person. So he starts going at Gunna, he starts going at Kid Cudi even, like people that he has no involvement with. He doesn't drop any music to build some goodwill. It's been what? Hell, it's not been a year, but it's been a very long time. What are we going on? 9 months? We're going on a birth. It hit Mariah the Scientist. His girlfriend dropped a project before him. Like, are we joking here? What's going on? But the most recent one is he starts going back and forth with Rollo. And, well, actually, he starts trying to defend himself on social media first. So I'm gonna read you guys those clips. This is so funny. So people were posting that this motion got posted to suppress the detective from testifying that was going to say that Young Thug had said a statement about him. He said, yeah, so he was saying he was locked in a police car and having information on a murder case. That's what this guy was saying. And then then Young Thug posts this morning.
On, chat,
this motion got filed because the
deactivate
detective
my
lied
mic
and said I made a statement in back of a police car. Stupid. That never ever happened. Okay, whatever. But as you can see, Young Thug's going back and forth with the internet right now. Young Thug has not experienced the brute force or the smackdown of the internet since he was wearing a dress. Because after that, he was just favored. Like, everybody loved him. They're like, Young Thug's so cool. The YSL case, everyone's showing him support. He comes out, everyone's showing him support. So he's never really faced it like, yo, we don't mess with you. What you did was lame. And especially when it comes to a character trait that he believes that he does not have. So in his idea, his morals, his world, he is not telling. He is not a rat. Now, what he was sitting in there's a new definition for it. It's not telling. It's another phrase that we'll get to. But he goes on to say, stop trying to make me one of those boys. Death before dishonor this way, kids. So first he says you got to go gospel if you told. We don't know if this Ooey Scooty album is going to be gospel or not. So, and then he says death before dishonor this way, and he's still breathing. At least someone else isn't typing this. But what happens is this back and forth starts with Rollo. So now let me give you guys a little bit of background on Rollo if you're unfamiliar. Rollo is one of these street dudes from Atlanta that just had a ton of money and nobody knew how. I think he had this complex of apartments that was called like Pakistan or something like that, and he was known for being Muslim, and he had a ton of money, and then he started rapping. So he started putting a lot of money into his raps, posting his stuff on World Star Hip Hop, probably paying for it to be on World Star Hip Hop back when getting on the World Star site was huge. Like, we're talking 2016, 2017. You still got a lot of juice from being posted on the front of World Star's page. I remember, I think it was 2018 maybe. Was it? It might have been 2018 that they posted one of my videos on their front page, and it boomed. I think it's still one of my biggest videos, and that was because of World Star. They got me like 10 or 10K subs at that point, and I had maybe less than 10K at that point. So that was a huge deal. But now we're going back and forth with Rollo. So a lot of people believe that Rollo caught a case for like transporting maybe like 500 pounds of weed or something like that. It was a ridiculous amount. We know he was trapping. So he sat down, he was doing time. He didn't know if he was going to get 20 years or not. I think like he was awaiting trial for so many years, and he was just constantly tweeting out about, yo, he was going to hold it down, he would never tell, etc. Eventually he gets, I think, time served, or he pleads to something, and everyone starts calling him a rat, saying he told. Now, to be complete, and Young Thug is one of the people that distance themselves from Rollo. Now, to be fair, I can tell you, I would say I'm a high school graduate, at least a middle school graduate, when it comes to proficiency in telling / ratting / snitching. I may even be I would say I'm a high school graduate. If it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, all that other stuff, it's a duck. It's obvious. Now, there's levels to identifying telling. Like, for instance, at Professor Emeritus, or Emeritus, Professor Emeritus, we're going with my first gut instinct. Like, at that tier, the top tier, you've got Whack 100. That's Professor Emeritus of telling. If he says somebody told, they told. Now, we've got a tenured professor right underneath that. So, they've established their spot. That would be, let's say, a 1090 Jake, right? Like, some people say he might have fumbled with the 50 Cent situation. He's a tenured professor, okay? So he's allowed to mess up a little bit. He can't get fired. Then you've got PhDs. Who's a PhD in telling? I would say, not anybody that I can think of off the top of mind. But yeah, so I'm a high schooler. Now, to understand whether or not Rollo told, I couldn't tell you because it's past high school. You at least need a PhD in tellinology, snitchology, to be able to dissect that and explain whether or not he told. Me, frankly, I don't know. Haven't gotten into it that deep. I see what Gunna did. That looks like telling. I see what Young Thug did. That looks and sounds like telling. So,
bro, this is crazy, bro. Look how Gunna was skinny, bro. You see how skinny this boy looks, bro? Not now. I'm saying like now he looks skinny, bro. Look how he used to look, though. This is before jail, bro. God damn, boy.
I see what Gunna did. That looks like telling. I see what Young Thug did. That looks and sounds like telling. So it's high school level right there. Now, what Rollo says is he starts going in, and he goes in starting yesterday and says, I ain't going ish on you like you ish on me when everybody went against me. I'm gonna pray for you and hope we can all get this ish back together. So he's throwing subs right there. And then he sends a message to Pee Wee Roscoe and says, you a hoe. Where you at? Let's meet so I can show the world how much of a B you is. And this is after Pee Wee Roscoe, who was the guy that Young Thug was saying was selling Wayne weed. He was the guy that he was offering him up in the tour bus situation. And Pee Wee Roscoe goes on to defend Young Thug on an IG live, but calls out Rollo. He's like, yo, what Thug did, that's not telling. What Rollo did is telling. And Rollo's probably looking around, and we're looking around like, yo, what the hell? Why'd you bring him into this? It's not like he's popping or something. He's trying to deflect. So Rollo posts that and says, slap. And he says, you know I ain't going. I don't even know why a F would play with me like that. Paint whatever picture you want of me, and I'll help you hang that ish up so I can show you how much I don't give a F. And then he posts that motion that Young Thug replied to. So Young Thug saw Rollo post it. So this is like an internal Atlanta thing, not even just the internet. But he says, good morning. I just want to tell that ugly fat B, Big Jade, she owe me and Gunna an apology for how she did us. That big B won't be able to fit them spider sweatsuits when I get done with how much ish I'm finna talk. Nothing beats a jet to Holiday. And that's in reference to this girl, Baby Jade. So Rollo says, the big bouncer herself, back promoting parties. Are you working the door or kitchen? And yeah, he starts going in on her. And then Young Thug responds to Rollo, but he just screenshots that. And then Rollo says, well, B, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on that gospel album too, twin. Whew. And then Young Thug replies to him and says, see, the difference between me and you is one of your friends said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. So that's one of his friends.
Find the perfect mattress for your best.
Yeah, but I ain't go front. Did y'all see Trapler Ross breakdown, bro? I ain't go front. He said, bro, be walking around with somebody's drugs. Nah.
Replies to him and says, see, the difference between...
Bro, that's crazy, bro. And it was real people, bro. Cause bro even responded after, bro.
And you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're going to have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on that gospel album too, twin. Whew. And then Young Thug replies to him and says, see, the difference between me and you is one of your friends said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. So that's one of his friends or former friends. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed. So it's not telling anymore. It's not ratting. It's not snitching. It's an honest mistake. Like 6ix9ine just got up there and gave an honest mistake in trial. Look, Gunna just made an honest mistake. Well, we really can't compare what Gunna and Young Thug did to 6ix9ine. Or should we say ASAP Rocky? Maybe ASAP Rocky just made an honest mistake too, right? Nah, ASAP Rocky is a completely different situation. Him and 6ix9ine, there's nothing to be argued there. But Thug here talking about an honest mistake. It sounds like Gunna had an honest mistake. Nothing that Gunna did even scratches the surface of that video that Young Thug did. He says trying to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with him.
Yo, what if Gunna didn't even want to say nothing? They tricked him into saying yes, ma'am. You see? So you gotta, come on.
He even scratches the surface of that video that Young Thug did. He says, trying to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with him. You know what the honest mistake is? It was induced by these detectives that outplayed you and outsmarted you. And you know how you win being outplayed and outsmarted? You sit down, you shut up, and you call your lawyer, just like DaBaby does. And he says, see the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fonny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case to get out of jail. So was that an honest mistake? Because we didn't see him get on the stand and like tell on you. I just don't see Rollo doing that, frankly. Like him on the stand telling, I can't see that. And then Young Thug says, I tried to free my mans. You tried to fry yours at Rollo.
Yo, but can't he go to jail for this, though? Y'all let me know. Ain't he on probation, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? That he can't even, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know.
Laughing emoji. Oh, dear God almighty. This guy's, he tried to free his mans. Dog, what is he freeing? Pee Wee Roscoe got time. Pee Wee Roscoe had got, like, he had been serving like 5+ years. Was it 10 years? I don't know. He had served a bunch of time already. He got sentenced to 20 years, and he was just hitting him with a free Roscoe and a salute while he was blowing up in the rap game, living life with Jericho Carlay at that time. Like, yo, Young Thug is just, this is such a terrible one. And he's trying to win the internet, and he's trying to win the streets on the internet, and it's just all bad. It is really bad. And I sent out a tweet, and I said, yo, him and Meek are neck and neck right now. Like, at least nobody could say that Meek Mill told her there's any audio of Meek Mill close to telling. This is terrible. And the only person Young Thug has to blame is himself. Like, people wanted to defend Thug, but number one, he didn't give them any good music. Number two, Gunna's been given straight fire music. And number three, he decided to be this figure that's like, man, F these rats, he told, pointing everybody out, and now he's saying he made an honest mistake. Man, if you don't get the hell out of here with that BS. So I like that Rollo's on his head top, because Rollo really got outcast. And even Rollo's saying, he's like, yo, you're calling these people on the phone, telling all these people to cut me off, which is the same thing that he did with Gunna. He hit up 21 Savage. He hit up all of these other people and said, yo, stop messing with Gunna. So now we need Lil Baby to speak up. What's going on, Lil Baby? And we're going to see a media blackout from these guys. They are not going on any platform that asked them a serious question about Young Thug, anybody affiliated with Thug, because even Wack 100, who's cool with Thug, who's Professor Emeritus of Telling, he even said, like, yeah, he didn't want to make it disrespectful like he does with everybody else. Says, yo, that's a rat, that's this, because he has a relationship with Young Thug. But he did say, like, yeah, he was offering up a lot of information, whatever synonym you want to use for it, you know, a little bit safer language. Young Thug is frying himself, man. If he just drops some good music, this is all self-inflicted. And this is what happens when you're riding too high for too long. You think you're more important than you really are, and you're trying to win against the internet. The best thing Young Thug could have done is just shut up, wait a week, and then just keep tweeting. Like, this would have faded after 3 or 4 days. But into the thick of it, Backyardigans, I just remember that song. So in the thick of it, he replies, which is like, yo, you should at least wait around now. Gunna's team is paying, I can't say this objectively 100%, but I'm 80-90% sure that Gunna's PR team or somebody associated with him is paying to amplify this. And the fact that they're doing that is brilliant. So it extends the life cycle of if just one person said it. Because like Traplo Ross had posted a video on it, and like it started to get tiny traction outside of his video, of course, but it wasn't spreading like it did 2 days after. And that extends the life cycle for another maybe like 3 to 5 days. So it is what it is there. Young Thug should have just waited it out, but he doesn't have experience handling these types of situations because his whole...
But that's the thing, though. The thing is, he blasted Gunna so much that he should have been on some like, yo, Gunna, feel me? I know you say yes, man, but you want to sell game. Pull up, do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Not pull up because they can't be together, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, you came on some like, yo, Gunna, bro, you a rat, bro, don't chill with me, bro. Whatever Wham says goes, whatever, bro. You feel me? So now it's like calmer, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think now? Since y'all was seeing Gunna as a snitch, bro, what y'all think about Thug, bro? My opinion, I don't think both of them is, I don't know, bro. Because if his mans really got time for it, yeah, probably snitching. But Gunna, he just took a plea. Young Thug took a plea too, bro. But the thing is, they definitely trigger him into saying, yes, ma'am, bro. Yes, ma'am. All right, chat. Let me do it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hold on, chat. Let me see if y'all good in the chat, though. Let me see if y'all chilling in there. Now, mug. Y'all chilling, chat. Y'all pull up on Twitch for the full screen, though. Nossa, o drill tá onde? Já dei react no drill, meu sócio, bro. Já dei. Alright, cool. Alright, gang. I might get on that far light grind, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if I should get on that. Cause lately I've been jacking it, though. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap to nobody. Lately I've been jacking it. I'm saying that little far light, y'all know the game I put y'all on the other day. Let me see. I think you can pull up on it right off the back, though. Did I sign up on Steam? I don't think so, though. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all, let me see if I get in. See if we do something. Ooh. Get on that C2. See if we do something real quick, Chad. Feels me. I mean, let's see. Yo, Chad. Damn, this shit is mad loud, bro. Hold on, Chad. I gotta know if this is gonna be like this loud or not. Chad, I gotta know if this is gonna be that loud though. I'm saying like I don't want. Alright, Chad. Yeah, I think like this we good. There you go. Chad, it's like damn. I mean, my mic, a little chop. But like I said, I just got the mic, bro. I just got the mic. Don't even worry. All of this about to finish. And the new mic, let me show y'all, boys. The new mic, look. The new mic has a stand itself. Look, it stands. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Don't even worry, bro. The things is gonna look better. Is gonna yeah. I don't want no rank, though. Let's pull see what we do. Yeah, chat. The mic gonna get better, bro. Look, this is a good mic, bro. I ain't no front. It's a good mic. Got the RGB right there. Got the USB, but you can geek with the XLR. Hey, that's all I need, man. Gotta see if it's good to record or if I gotta just, you know. See, Alright, gang. Look, like I said, the mic is a little choppy, but I just got the mic. I just got this one. I was gonna get this one though, chat, but I thought it was a little, I don't know, it's a little fruity. You know what I'm saying? It's pink, I can see. It's a pink mic, like it's nice though. It looks nice from here. I can't see them. Let me see. Let's see.
Welcome
it's
to
smooth,
the Farlight Hub.
Smooth, but yeah, it looks a little fruity, so I don't think I'm jacking that. I don't think I'm jacking that. Yeah, chat. Like basically, bro, really and truly,
Today's delivery, bullets.
really and truly, about to get on this, get another bid. Gotta get the mic soon. Don't worry. We about to get the mic soon, so don't even stress out, chat. Alright, let me go though. Let me geek. Yo, what happened? Oh, we good, we good, we good. Take the thing out. Oh, we good, son. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do, man. Ooh. Damn, I feel like my sense is high as hell. Damn, my senses are a little high though. Damn. I don't care though. Oh my god, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, the chase down is great. The chase down is crazy. What you have? You have SMG, there you go.
30 seconds. Better hurry to the safe zone.
Whoa. God damn, chat. Okay. Alright. That'll be first game, I guess. That'll be first game, man. Let's get back on it. Let's get back on it, man. Alright, we back. I ain't trying to stream for too long though, chat. About to get a few games and that's it.
Light catchers, welcome to the Farlight Cup.
Alright, yeah, let's get it.
My time to shine.
Let's get it. We're not gonna play too much. Get this thing going, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Preparations are over. Let's give a big hand to our light catchers. I can't wait to see you in that one tough-looking team. They're gonna be hard to beat.
Alright, so we go.
Welcome to Farlight 84.
Yeah, that's good.
Whoa, it started.
Bro, I think I might geek like this. I'd rather have a high. Alright, we are. See 3 people there. Okay. They landed on the side right there. Cool. Gotta watch out. And I think I'm gonna lower the settings though. It doesn't have to look this good though. The thing is, I don't even think I can. Hold on. No way! Bro, come on, bro. I'm starting to get some try-hards, bro. What's up with my stream lagging and everything, though? Bro, like, what are these try-hards, man? What the hell? Let me go in lobby, though, huh? Like, dang, like. It fails me. Alright, let's go third person there. Go third person. Yeah, what's up with the waiting time, bro? Yeah, let's see what's the rule with this one, though.
Light catchers, welcome to the Far Light Cup.
Alright, there we go. Oh, I see I could change. Oh, I can't.
Alright, time to shine.
I'm gonna give you my, you know.
Preparations are over.
These lobbies.
That's
That's two lobbies that we like. Dang. These are crazy lobbies, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. And I don't hit my shots. That's come on.
I'll land us someplace safe.
Nobody landing. Oh, go ahead. Where they landing at? I see 3 landing right there. Say no more. 3. Alright, say no more. Say no more. And we got the third person going on, so. Oh. Oh. That's nice. Hold on. Chat, I'm not gonna play this on first person anymore, bro. It can zoom in. Like, come on. I'm not gonna play first person anymore. Ish. Nah, that's nice though.
Attention, the first
So,
Upgrade. Don't let me forget.
yeah.
Somebody got knocked out. The safe zone is shrinking, but we're pretty close.
Let's see if we geek right. Oh. Bless me, bless me. See somebody right there though. Come on, chat.
30 seconds. Better hurry to the safe zone.
Bad.
Shield couldn't hold up against me. Enemy down. Enemy defeated.
Alright, chat. Oh, I can't. Oh. Can't have nothing, bro. Oh. Bad. Come on.
Total wipeout.
Come on, bro.
Leveled up.
Pull up on me like that. Pull up on me like that, though. Come on, chat. Come on, we got 2. Told y'all we gonna tap in. We gonna lock in, bro. Hold on.
To become more awesome no
Come
matter
on.
what.
Gotta go see where the other ones went, though. I think they're right here, though.
Let's move here.
I don't know if it's towards this way or not, baby. We're gonna see. Oh, I hear something? Oh, I hear something. Yeah. How do I go there, though? Man. Chat, how do I go there, though? Y'all know? Damn, brother, man. We gotta go around. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tech, can I change cameras, bro? Or nah?
It's time to upgrade. Don't let me forget.
Switch weapons. Grades, upgrade, inspect weapon. Toggle aim mode. There you go. Oh. Damn. I don't think it's that. I think it's that. Alone. Switch weapons, ultimate. Firing mode. No. 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 No, damn. I don't think you can. So cool. Just trying to see if I see people though. Like we literally walking around this. We get on this. Ooh. Yes, sir. I like this. I like this. All right. How can I get in and bro? Come on, bro. Oh, you see now? I see people fighting there. Like, can I go up like this? Hold on. Yes, sir. That's W maneuvers, bro. How we go? Damn. I think I did all of this for nothing. Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Nugget's bound to become more awesome no matter what.
Chat, where people at, gang? Like, man. I've been looking for the longest, bro.
Attention, airdrop delivery is underway.
Damn, bro. Damn, that's nice though, yo. It's tough. That's tough. Nah, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Bro, I don't see nobody, gang.
Nugget's bound to become more awesome no matter
Nobody, bro.
I feel supercharged.
But I don't see nobody bleed.
Airdrop arrived.
Oh, I see that door open though. Yo, I literally don't see nobody. Ooh.
Good news. We're all in the safe zone.
Okay, come on.
Yes, their shield couldn't hold up against.
Oh my god. Yeah, come on.
Another one down. Just
Come
as
on,
I
man.
planned.
Come on, man. Gotta chill out. Give me this, give me this. Give me this, give me this.
Shield is ready to go.
Ooh.
Lightning speed reload coming up.
that's crazy. No way, that's crazy. Oh. There you go. No. Come on, man.
Total wipeout. Direct hit. Using medkit. Lightning speed reload coming up. Shield is ready to go. Yay! Good job, everyone.
Hold on, Chad. We good though. We good. We're not even. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that. I don't know, but yeah. Reload. You good though. Come on, get that. Get that. I can't get that? That's crazy. Alright, chat. I think we chilling though, right? I think we chilling. Ooh. Alright, we gotta go there. Come on. We gotta go there. Alright, chat. I'm getting the hang of it. Hold on now. We're not doing too bad though. Hold on. Come here. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta keep going.
Shield is ready to go.
Good, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, hold on. Hold on.
Reloading. Direct hit. Time to upgrade. Don't let me forget.
I don't got no grenades, no nothing. Yeah. Alright, chat, I'm gonna pull up. Hold on. Ooh.
Restoring shield.
Hold on. Chill, bro. Bruh, chill, bruh.
Delivery.
Yo, what am I supposed to do, chat? What am I supposed to do, bro? What am I supposed to do, bro? Come on, chat. Like, I ain't trying. Like, come on, chat. Alright, chat. In the fuel, we chilling, bro. The mic, it's already, you know. I ain't gonna lie, though. I was thinking about the white, bro. Y'all check the white. The white is crazy, too, chat. Y'all check the white, bro. The white is crazy, too.
Welcome to the Farlight Hub.
Okay. The white look nice, but I don't know. Should I try another one then? I might try another one. Let's. I might go with the Scholar. I don't know. Alright, bet. Let's go with it. Let's see what's the word.
Let's give a big hand to our light actors. I can't wait to see you in that one tough-looking team. They're gonna be hard to beat. Welcome to Farlight 84.
Chill. And we chilling. Let's go.
We're on pay down there.
We car dropping.
Ready to hear the roar of metal.
See if we see anybody. We don't see nobody. We see him right there. Yeah, I'm landing on him. I'm landing on him, chat. YOLO. Come on, give me that.
I can shatter their shield into pieces.
Okay.
That's one less enemy to worry about.
Dad, come on. Don't rush me never, bro. Chill. Nah, 2 kills.
I'm really on a
We
roll
good, we good.
today. Oops, I forgot to upgrade my
We good,
trait.
chat.
Safe zone shrinking, and we've got a long way
We
to
good,
go.
chat.
Shield recharge.
Already got 2.
Safety comes first on stage.
We got 2. Don't he gotta come here? Let me see what type of...
30 seconds, and the safe zone's a way out. Better get moving. Feel your heart pound with the beat.
The hell is that? What I just do?
XP devices.
Let's go have our days though. Don't need no crazy stuff. Oh, here's somebody. Did I loot this? I ain't loot this. Where Brody at?
Oops, I forgot to upgrade my trait.
Oh, he hit. What is that?
Shattered their shield into pieces.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay. This man lost. That's crazy.
Now that's a
This
perfect
man lost. Hold
curtain
on.
call.
Let's get this. Because this man is just
Shield
lost.
recharging. Safety comes first on stage.
We gotta go. We gotta go. I ain't gonna lie.
Using med kit.
Gotta go that way.
I can hear you.
I gotta find out what that is, bro. Not gonna lie. I dad have to, bro. Alright, chat, we good though. I'm saying little squad white.
Time to pick out a
Like, we
trait.
good.
Let's do this.
Solo quadding and everything. And we chilling. XP, alright. We gonna get XP so we can get the death match. I'm gonna get on this game though. I like the game. I'm saying it's not bad. It's kind of like Apex though, but I jack it though. I'm gonna lie. That jacket.
A new Reaper has arrived.
So now let me see something.
Looks like the Reaper isn't all that after all.
Can I go somewhere through here? No. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I can. Okay. So.
Over here, requesting reinforcements. Oh, wait.
Dad, come on.
Enemy down. I can hear you.
Reaper has been killed.
God. Dad, come on.
Another one out of the game. Enemy down. Shield
Hold on, chat.
recharging.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm
Safety
good.
comes first on stage.
I'm chilling.
It doesn't hurt.
Ooh.
Time to reload.
I'm dead.
I'll be back on stage.
Nah, you dead.
Shattered
Come
their
here.
shield into pieces. Looks like the Reaper isn't all that after all. Oops, I forgot
Dad, come on. Come on.
perfect curtain
Come
call.
on.
Reaper? I
Bro.
like the sound of that.
Could never do that to me, bro. Y'all dumb or something? The They never do that to me, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
Shield recharging. Safety
Come on
comes
now.
first on stage.
Shall we chillin'? Alright, let's go. Get this, get this.
We've already surpassed half the players. Let's keep pushing forward.
Somebody right here.
I can hear you.
Here you go.
Feel your heart pound with the beat.
Oh, no, you dead. Yeah, you dead. There you go. What the hell?
Let's do this. That's one less. The stage is set. Now let's get the crowd fired up.
What the hell? Where's you
Another one
going?
out of the game. Enemy down. Restoring shield.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Run, 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 run.
Time to reload. I'll be back on stage in a jiffy. Using
Come on, we good, we good. Can't hit me. Can't hit me. We good. Probably saving his man, though.
Feel your heart pound. That hit was perfect. My performance for the next show.
Bro, what am I supposed to do, bro? You telling me that wasn't a good game, man? That's what you telling me, bro? That was a great ass game, gang. Like, I did what I could, bro. Like, I guess though, child. I guess though. Let's see. Can I do team deathmatch? I could do team deathmatch. Let's go. Gonna do team deathmatch just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to finish it up real quick, man. But hey, Mike is coming. Mike is coming. Yes, sirs. Yes, sir. W Mike, man. It's like, what the hell? This mic looks nice, though. This mic looks nice. Bro, you telling me I can't get a team deathmatch, bro? Like, game. Oh my God, bro. Like, we here. Let me see. It's not first person though. I don't know. bad, okay.
Wait up.
Damn, chat. This is a real match? That can't be. Cause I'm geeking already, like. Damn, that gotta be a real player, though. A Showski. How do I change heroes? Oh, I can't change it anymore.
The world is under my control.
God damn. Oh, okay. That wasn't a real match, chat, cause woohoo, I'm flying on that mug. I'm sliding on that mug. Cap, chat. Let me see if I could geek on my settings real quick, though. I geek on my settings real quick. I can. That's the best game in the world. There you go. I'm gonna put it at 36. 36 is nice. Not bad. Oh. What the hell? Oh, I thought I could have just geeked him. Alright, let's go. One, two, come on. It's the third. Oh no. Here. You guys, come here. Bro, I'm running away. Yo. Can't even heal up, cause. Yeah. Nah, we chilling, chat. Hold on, no. Got six. Hold on. Hold on now. And I'm lagging now. That's crazy. Now I'm lagging. That's crazy. Come on. But yeah. He stole my kill. You gonna die. You can't steal my kill and survive. Alright, cool. Nice. Bro, why would you steal my kill, bro? Come on, man. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, child, I'm chilling. I'm literally chilling. Literally chilling, bro. I don't even know how much I'm chilling. Hey, I got 13. Let's go. Yeah, we chilling, bro. We chilling. Come here. We chilling. Damn, bro. We got 18. I'm trying to get that 30, bro. We get that 30, we coolin', bro. I ain't even stressing. We get that 30, I ain't even stressing. Okay, bro. Dead. Keep going. Hold on. I got 22. I got 22. Dead right here. 23. Come on. Dead. Come on. Oh my god. Victory. Chat, I wanted a 30 though. I'm gonna lie, I wanted a 30. 25 though. 25 though. 6.2 KD. Nah, let's go again. Let's go again. Oh, we chilling. Nah, we chilling. Nah. We don't want to ruin it. Nah. That's cool. That's cool. Chat, shout out y'all boys, man. Appreciate y'all boys for being here. Let me just come edit these shits. You feel me? And yeah, hope y'all stay safe, man. Grow, man.